I am involved with SLDAS, which is South Liverpool Domestic Abuse Services, based in Liverpool, which supports and helps any woman going through that journey. I am an ambassador for a charity, a children's charity called Amy and Friends, which support families with seriously ill children. So that's a really, really important charity, hence why I'm an ambassador, and it's really close to my heart. And another charity that I do support as and when I can is Centre 56, based in Kirkdale, Liverpool, which is a charity that supports families going through traumas, domestic violence, anything at all that affects children. It's an amazing nursery based in Kirkdale, and this year I did take part in, I only ran 5k, but Alex Rigby, who is the centre manager, he did a fundraiser sponsored by Merseyrail, Liverpool, and it raised £57,000, and Alex and his team ran the Merseyrail network, which was amazing. It made the national news and it was an amazing achievement to be part of. I also support, through my breast cancer charity shows, the Clatterbridge Centre, based at Royal Liverpool Hospital, which support women going through the whole of their journey with breast cancer.
Would you be able to share how your work in the shop space has become a place where women feel safe enough to come in and talk about their relationships, sometimes even disclosing very personal stories?
Yeah, actually the conversations that have happened in the shop have led me to referrals. I have leaflets in the shop about everything that I support. Conversations are always meant to be had, and I think because it's a small shop, it's not, it's not a big conglomerate. We're not in Liverpool One. It's a small shop in South Liverpool, and it's a welcoming environment for any age group of women, and they try clothes on and they feel safe to disclose something, and we have supported and helped a lot of women on their journeys.
In your experience, what do women need most when they first begin opening up about struggles in their relationships, particularly those involving domestic violence?
I think the first step is the courage to say that they recognise there's an issue and that they need help. Quite recently I did support someone in a very strange setting outside of the shop who I offered support and guidance to, and then has sought the proper help and the proper direction and route that they've been through on their journey.
You've become an ambassador for Amy and Friends. Can you tell me a bit about what you today, this charity, and how that journey has shaped your outlook and advocacy?
So I volunteer for a conference that Amy and Friends run once a year, which brings families from all over the world and medics and professionals for 3 days. I volunteered last year and it was very, very empowering to be around those families for 3 days, the struggles and the battles on the health journey of their children. It's a very life-limiting and life-threatening condition that Amy and Friends support, and they support the family generically, the siblings if there is any, or the children themselves, going to clinic in London, giving them support and help and advice. It's so valuable. Having met the families firsthand and spent 3 full days with them last year, and I am volunteering again this year at conference.
And then finally, Centre 56 is such an important place for families impacted by domestic abuse. What led you there, and how has your involvement deepened your understanding of what support really looks like?
Support really looks like first-hand, face-to-face, emotional, the smallest thing. I regularly support them through various channels, and I have donated a lot of clothing, for instance, for families who may be in need of it in crisis moments. They do amazing work with the children and the families. It's a generic thing. I think it's the whole thing about supporting the family as a whole, the family unit that the children are placed in. And a lot of very, very vulnerable children and families, and the messages that I've received for the work I do with them is phenomenal. But Alex Rigby is just phenomenal in the role that he's in, and particularly what he did this year, raising £57,000, was truly exceptional. So thanks so much, Holly, for the second little part of the journey, and there's definitely more to follow. Thank you.